Hey everybody, day 36 of no poker and roughly day 48 of no haircut. So we're getting closer to 60 days on no haircut. I'm really thinking about, I could probably cut my own hair, right? I'm not looking for suggestions here, guys, so don't anybody respond to that notion. Big update in the poker world. The WSOP is officially postponed until the fall. The next event on the WSOP calendar is going to be the Global Casino Championships, which I didn't even know was a real thing. It's like a points list. You have to be invited to play. I only know that because we do have a new guest coming out for Wednesday's Overlay podcast, a gentleman who has 2 WSOP circuit rings and is number 19 on that points list. So he is, I think they're locking him in. He's 100% going to go. So that'll be pretty cool. We did an interview with him last week, and we'll probably do an interview with him after that to kind of see how things did and how he did in it. So pretty neat, and you guys should check that out on Wednesday. The podcast, I will say, always will drop on Wednesdays. Look at me sounding like I'm in the industry of knowing when things drop. It's a thing. All right, WSOP has been rescheduled for the fall. So my feeling is it's going to be September, October, probably a shortened, condensed WSOP. They're still going to do the $10,000 main event, but they'll probably do less mixed games, which is sad for the mixed games guys. They might not do a big 50 again, you know, like that lower buy-in massive event, because that was like thousands and thousands of people at the Rio. And that's probably not going to be something that the government is going to allow. It's weird to say that. The government is going to allow. Think about that. There'll probably be some stipulations on the size of stuff. Nothing that CCG has to worry about, because unless we're talking about Black Friday, 100-person events is pretty standard, pretty typical at one time. I mean, there might be 150 to 200 people rotating throughout the whole event, but it's a rare time that we're going to get 13, 14, 15 tables going at once, unless it's a stack day. Sad news, we might not have any stacks until the fall. Or if we do, they will be limited seating, like capped at whatever the cap ends up being. I'm hoping phase 2 will be 100-person events. Trump's plan for opening up the economy. I'm hoping phase 1 starts May 1st. I'm hoping middle towards the, maybe May 15th, May 20th. We can start phase 2, which is when theoretically we should be able to start doing some CCG events. It will be smaller events, maybe cash games only, some modified tournaments, different things of that nature, but I think it's something that can happen. So hopefully we will see you guys at the end of May, but we might have to wait until the fall before we can do some really big fun events. But I think that'll be good. After people are stuck inside for so long, I think we should have some pretty big, pretty juicy, pretty fun events. So the CSOP, which is in the summer, normally same time as the WSOP, that's why we started it, June and July, we shall see if we can get those done. If not, we'll just push it back, see what happens. We'll do the same thing. We'll be much later to postpone them than anybody else. So we'll see how it goes. I did promise day 36 was going to be a little bit about golf, so I wanted to talk about my favorite 36-hole golf course in, I could say Illinois, in the Midwest, possibly the world. And I'm talking about golf courses that have 36 holes. 2 golf courses, same course, north course, south course, course 1, course 2, whatever the case may be, 36 holes at said golf course. So my favorite in Illinois is Olympia Fields. I love Olympia Fields. The North Course has a really great history. It's a very long and meaty, beefy golf course. They've held US Opens there. They've had the US Amateur there most recently. And it's an incredible golf course. It is a lot of fun. It's extremely difficult. And then the South Course has totally been redone and is actually my more favorite of the 2, even though they've never held any major championships in men's golf. They did do a women's championship, I believe, on the South Course. They might have utilized both courses, but I know they played that. They did not utilize the South Course in any of the men's championships. Anyways, enough about golf history. The story and the reason why I like Olympia Fields the most is I did get to go play Olympia Fields with my wedding party and my dad and my brother and a bunch of people, like my closest college friends, my closest friends in general. So if you didn't get invited, sorry about that. I can't think of anybody who watched the vlog who didn't get an invite, but just in case, that's a little low alert. So we did get to play 36 holes. We played each course. We played the north course first and then the south course. It was a really fun time and it was incredible. My wife was like, oh, that's not the story I thought you were gonna tell. And then I was like, what the hell are you talking about? So then I had to pause the vlog and start over, so I was a little aggravated about that. But she was like, oh, I thought that you got into a fist fight on the golf course. And I was like, no, that didn't happen the day before our wedding. That happened like a week before our wedding. But it definitely happened. We definitely got in the golf course. We were trying to play through. They were really grumpy. Half the guys were cool with us letting us go through and the other half were not. Some shit was talked. They wouldn't move their golf carts. Then I got in the cart and moved it for them. The guy's like, get out of my cart. And he tried to hit me with a wedge. And then somebody punched long ball. So for those of you who know my dad, the guy like punched my dad and I went nuts. I was punching people left and right. It was great. One guy yelled, I'm a cop, and showed me his badge. I punched him again. I have an authority problem. It's fine. It's probably why I have my own company. People always ask you like, oh, why'd you start CCG? It's because I am unhirable by anybody else. Plus I didn't want to get a haircut. Day 37 tomorrow, everybody. Thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. Listen to the podcast. Support CCG in your local businesses in any way that you can. And with CCG, the easiest and most direct way you can support us is by subscribing to our YouTube channel, liking us on Facebook, hitting us up on Instagram, following us on Twitter. We've actually had a massive Twitter uptick, so that's really cool. Thank you. And yeah, subscribe any way you can. It's free, it's fun. I think we have some pretty good content. I'm rambling. Day 37. See you tomorrow, buddy. Bye.